Wow. Hi, kitties. How we all doing today? There we go. Wow. What is going on? All right, let me just kill the vocal booth mic for now. Okay, cool. Woo! All right, this is another RTO Funhouse day. Sorry I'm a little late. I was doing my vocal warm-ups. Last time I did them on screen, but I'm sure you guys didn't want to listen to me do that again, so. But yeah. Okay, man. So, yeah, been mixing up. Yesterday we did a little Subnautica Part 2. The newest version, which was so cool. I am definitely going to be playing more of that next week. Hell, I might even try to play more of it later. Who knows? And then, of course, tomorrow we're mixing up with the RPG day. We're going to do a little Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, one of my personal favorites from the old times, the before 4 times. And then Saturday, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for my free play day. Cool, I got some packages coming in today. Sweet. And then, of course, Sunday, we'll do the Sermon of the Cult of the Lamb. So yeah, just a little heads up on the schedule that should be coming up. Been dropping those, and that'll probably last for at least a few weeks. We'll see. I might change up what day this ends on. I got a buddy of mine that I want to do some collabs with on stream. Unfortunately, he works on Thursdays, and our time zones are substantially different, considering we're in 2 different countries. So, I'm going to see if we can try to make that work out. But for right now, we're going to keep it Thursday until I can coordinate with him. Till then, today's plan is we're going to do a little auditioning. So, I'm only going to do public auditions, nothing private. And then after that, you know, I'm thinking about doing some comic dub practice, and then if we got time, I might do a little more book narration, which will be fun because I'm dyslexic as hell. But you guys seem to enjoy it last time, so, you know, I'm going to give it another go. Still got my William Gibson Burning Chrome book with short stories, as well as a big-ass book of Lovecraft. Lovecraft's a little harder because the text is smaller and the shorts are a lot longer. But, alright. Hold on, just a little quick catch-up here. Audio Funhouse time. Oh, thank you for the reposts. Yep, we'll repost that. Doop. Just playing a little catch-up there. And, oh, cool. Influence the most we can. Stars are looking different, but always. Yep, absolutely agree. Okay. Oh, cool. More love. Thank you guys when you do your repost and share. Again, any support is much appreciated, and that sort of thing really does help out in a long way. All right. So, yeah, cool. That's all rocking and rolling. Let's go ahead and switch over to the big screen. There we go. Awesome. All right, we gotta minimize this garbage. There we are. There we are. Oh. I apologize, I'm sucking on a lozenge. I'm trying to kind of get my vocal cords nice and relaxed. Oh, this tea is gonna be a little hit because I had a little apple cider vinegar as well as honey, and it's a kind of ginger turmeric. Actually, that's not so bad. Yeah, that's not so bad. I was afraid the apple cider was going to be a little overpowering, but it's not too bad. Caffeine free, of course. All my caffeine's in the water bottle. All right. Also, I'm kind of thinking about doing something a little different with the last reward. The last reward is like I do something you type out in the voice of Mickey Mouse, but I'm kind of wondering if I can do like an interactive spinning wheel that just kind of randomizes some of the impressions I can kind of do, because that's something else I want to practice with, is doing some impressions. Now, I do want to stress, I am not an impressionist by any measure. I am a character actor through and through. So, yeah, if I do any impressions and they sound like garbage, I warned you. It's not like I was claiming shit that I couldn't do. I'm just practicing it. All right, cool. All right, enough chitter chat. Let's go ahead and let's swing on over. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, open that up. Cool. By the way, if you hear like a thump, my MIDI, my controller that controls my stream stuff also controls notes on my on my FL Studio. But yeah, I got like a MIDI control foot pedal, and I've converted to where it's just note based. It's really useful for streams, but I need to change a lot of the hotkeys up too. All right, we don't need this shit. We'll minimize all this. All right, it's not too distracting because it will distract me. Bloop. Cool. Oh, ow. Ah. Ugh. Sorry, hand's been like, I really need to find my hand compressors. That's the problem with doing a lot of streaming and editing and tweaking for all this. All right, let's see. I don't think I have anything weird on. We'll go ahead and close that. All right, we'll go ahead and close that for now. I wasn't actually spinning points. I was just rearranging some shit. All right, all right, all right. So let's see what we got here. Let's do a quick refresh. See if anything new pops up. And yeah, let's take a look at what we got. So, and yeah, you know, the other thing too is, you know, you guys can give me like real-time feedback and all that good stuff. Should be fun. But this will be a little new. This is giving me an excuse to push myself to do more auditions and get this shit out there. Let's see. Voice actor wanted. YouTube, Reddit, and gaming channel. Unpaid for now. I'm currently looking for a male voice actor or male sounding voice to become the voice of my faceless YouTube channel, PNG Tuber. The content will be mainly focused on 10 to 15 minute Reddit story videos with potential gaming content and other projects in the future. Videos will get longer. I'm looking for someone because I am an I want an authentic human voice. I'm not interested in it. All right. I mean, I respect that. As long as you're not trying to fish, so we'll pull that one up. Let's take a look at this one. What do we got here? Oh man, I really do feel like I need to hunt for my hand compressors. Like it is cramping up bad. A comic dub of the Supernatural TV show franchise, tie-in comics set in this. I don't know. What else we got here? Jonas, Orville. Honestly, I vaguely remember anything that's supernatural. Like, I had a partner that was really into the show. Like, I don't really remember the character names or anything. I don't know about that one. I'll think about. Oh, what do we got here? If me and my sister were FNAFHS. I guess that's Five Nights at Freddy's HS, I guess. Oh, is that the high school version? That's another one I've never quite fallen into. Let's see. Fred. Oh, that's cool. They now let me take a look at it. He's a twin brother of Freddy. People who don't see him. Ha ha ha. I'm so evil. I prefer Fridays and Saturdays. Freddy, you're an idiot. That can be done. Freddy, a normal boy, and he's a split personality disorder. Hello, I'm Freddy. I don't have a brother. Well, I'll look into the computer. I don't know. Might look at that one. That could be cute. Get a little more vibe on that one. Ooh, a Sonic project. Oh, man, no Robotnik. I want to do a Robotnik so bad. I did an audition for Robotnik once, and I was just like, oh, I really wanted it. Let's see. And as you guys see, I have very few roles. Still waiting to hear some word on some of those. I actually need to take a look at those. Let's see. Who are we? We're a bunch of Sonic fans who are looking to create a big hit fan series. We hope you can join us in the journey. Somebody, a hedgehog from Christmas Island named Cypher. Friends call him Cypher, or Cyber. Trains and lives with the Chaos Monks, but after the island gets attacked, both Cyber's grandfather and best friend are killed by the antagonist, a blue hedgehog. So he and his Chaos Guardians, Echo, go on a bizarre adventure across the globe to find and get revenge of, and we'll Echo the Chaos. KO, I guess that's supposed to Echo the Chaos. Lead role, Surge, supporting, narrator. I don't know. I'll take a look at that one. Let's see, what else good? A shy introduction, OC animation, a little animation I'm working on, female voice actor. Okay, so that's a no-go. Again, I'm not familiar with Five Nights with Freddy, so I don't think I could do justice with any of those. Wayward, YouTube website, Hotline Red. What's this? Ooh, audio drama. Oh, I wish some of these were paid. I really need paid work. Let's see. Hotline Red voice. Acting casting call. Hotline Red. Your voice is safe here. Audio anthology presents as recovered hotline recordings. Each short. I don't know. That one feels off. I'm not vibing with that one. And by the way, if I'm not vibing with something, this is not me like going, don't do it. And I will do I think what I'm going to try to do, any one of these that I actually voice, I'll try to put in the description as a link if, anybody hears, an aspiring voice actor or is a voice actor. But again, Casting Call Club's a really good place to kind of look up for those. I haven't set myself up on any new ones. Let's see. Ooh. Sparrow's Acting Academy 2 comic dub because I'm ill and still bored. Okay, I could work with that, I suppose. Hi guys, right now I'm kind of ill at the moment and not able to draw and voice act long lines in one go, so I thought to pass the free time I would open a project to dub a comic that I had created beforehand. I hope you enjoy. And happy voice acting. Summer of each person, so don't So don't need to read the long description. Nancy, an extroverted performer whose kindness and dance of passion inspires others, fostering community collaboration within her group. Jess, an ambivert, ambivert. Okay, I'm dyslexic as hell, guys, so bear with me. Bounces social engagement and continues on. Jasmine. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Jess is a cherished member of her group, known as considerate nature morphs. It brings those across around, making her an ambivert who's navigated social situations. Sorry, I'm just trying to read through it. I'm bad about mumble reading and reading out loud. Let's see. It's also why my mouse is yellow, which, I don't think you guys can actually see. That's fine. The balance allows her to, I don't know. Shows kindness and empathy when needed. Keep your voice natural and relaxed. Yeah, honestly, I probably could do this. Because oh, wait, sorry, Jess, female teen. Okay, my bad. They had like a little picture of a guy on it, so I couldn't tell. Bella, Molly, Dottie, Mark. Oh, so there's, I guess, British or American. Let's see, melodot, comic dub, humorous, fatherly, male, all right, cool. Hold on, shows fatherly tones, maybe show a little bit of humor. I think it's time the girls went home. I don't know. I think I might pass on this one. Oh my god. Night shift at Discovery Island. I see a little Mickey Mouse voice actor. Oh, female adult. Okay, that's a no-go for me. I really wish they would let you. Well, I guess that wouldn't work out. I kind of wish you could like filter it where you can kind of, have projects that can be filtered out to, like, if it's just a female role or just a male role or masculine and feminine. Hold on. Forgot to adjust my hat. Luckily, it's a rainy day today, so the kitty cave isn't as hot as it usually is. Let's see. English, all-American accent, energetic, female. RC trials, roll the dice, risk or reward. Permission or gem, risk and reward. Ooh, villain comic dub. I do love playing villains. Oh man, so many unpaid roles. Alright, so I might pill, ooh, Harvey Dent. Now that I want to snag. Okay, I don't even need to read. I always wanted to play a little bit of Harvey. Yeah, here we go. Some villain roles. This is what I dig on. Alright. So I'll pick 5 unpaid. Let's see. Villain is a comic I'm making where a mad scientist named Emil makes a clone of a famous superhero. His name is Vatic. And keeps him away from the world who he lives in. This comic is a lot of LGBTQ films, so you must be okay with that. Fuck yeah, I am. Oh, shit. Uno mas, guys, I gotta answer this. One moment. Okay, well, probably a fucking bot call that just sampled my voice. Damn it. I hate when they use local numbers. I just want a fucking job, peoples. Alright, yeah, I really need to change my hotkeys. Yeah, I want to take a look at this one. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I think that's good for there. So let me go ahead and I'm going to roll up to this. And let's see if we can find a couple of paid gigs. And guys, give me a second. I really got to find one of my compression gloves because Seriously, my hand is just like killing me right now. So, uno mas. I'll play a little background music for you guys. Alright, I'll be right back, kitties. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go scrounging for that. Go ahead and get that set up. I got my hand brace, but I'm gonna... Oh, I only found one. Oh, there it is. There's the other one. I may have to just use hand brace. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. Alright, cool. Go ahead and just put the hand brace on. Shit a little hard, but whatever. Alright, hopefully that helps. Oh, that's gonna make mouse movement hard. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. Last night, you guys seemed to be really enjoying my old shit, so I've been trying to put it up more. And hopefully tonight I can start printing the parts to start getting some airflow into the kitty cave. Female on-camera narrator. Sorry, I wish. Oh, ew, gross. Nope. Listen, no hate to anyone who wants to do this, but yeah. Rugrats was one of those shows I just could not stand growing up. And the sad part is the creator behind it and the guy behind the music. Both those people I love, but I just hated that show. And Boss Baby I refuse to touch. Yet I do like Storks. That's a fun one. We the Losers, episode 3, background characters. All right, $5. I mean, I can take what I want. Oh, is this another one of those like Roblox thing? Those are really popular. Roblox and all that. This is the official casting call for background characters with Blue Lemon Studios. We the losers. Most of these background characters are set to only appear in the episode alone, and as such, these roles will remain unpaid. Also done. Well, this has it marked for $5. So, are you or are you not paying? That one's a little. Yeah. Artie Child. I don't know. It's very hard for me to do. I can do teen voices. I can drop down to kind of like this. Hey, how you guys doing? Otherwise, if I do kind of like this, I mean, it's kind of a kid voice. Does that kind of work? I don't know. Let's take a look. Or I can talk like this. Yeah, I shouldn't have done my throat spray. It kind of numbed it out a little much. Though it does kind of help with the softer lines. Let's see. Artie's mostly a punchable child for the entire time. He's around 10 years old and a textbook nerd. I need someone with a minor lisp. Hey, how you guys doing? See? I can see you tomorrow. See? I can see you tomorrow. Much better than Fredbear's, and it has like 100 arcades. I don't know. Okay, how you guys doing? Hi, I'm Artie. I don't know. I wonder if I can nail that one. That might be a maybe. I'll take a look at that one. Like I said, I enjoy the lore of Five Nights at Freddy, but I've never got like hardcore into it. I was kind of into like the game theory vids of it, but I don't know. Let's see, from Planet X, historical drama, 8-year-old bishop, middle age, smooth and savvy. Philip the smooth and savvy. Oh, Greek. It's been a while since I've done Greek. I did some Greek stuff with Greek accents, or at least to the best of my ability for the project Arcane NATO, which if you haven't seen it, like it is currently, to my knowledge, just on a hiatus. But it's kind of like an indefinite hiatus. So, yeah, let's see. I'm trying to hide my taskbar. Oop. Alright, cool. That's a little better. I don't know. Let's see. Middle-aged, smooth, political, savvy. I don't know. That one kind of sounds boring. At least boring for me. Oh, let's see. Ooh. Season 3, Episode 1, The Drive-Thru Monster. Harvey. Oh, wow. I bet there's a lot of people applying for that one. 12 days left. American, West Coast. Alright, so a little more radio drama. Narration. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. Casual conversation. I don't really. Maybe. All right, that's a possibility. Joanne, yeah, definitely feminine. Ooh, oh no, they don't have Starscream. Damn it. They never have the ones I want to do. Yeah, there's like no description on that. I'm not gonna play with that. English dub, male kid, Liftlands, all character lines and references, materials are exclusive. Play platform, looking for a voice actor. Let's see, our team is looking for a voice actor for our podcast. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. The Lion and the Adder, Season 1. Monsters Productions are now casting for their new audio drama, The Lion and the Adder. The Lion and the Adder is a 1920s detective story set in a world where magic and oh, this sounds fun. a psychic who specializes in the science of demon summoning and consulting psychic Evelyn Bash. Sebastian as the assistant DI. Yeah, I want to look at that. All right, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, Rope Knight. That sounds fun. Let's see. Rope Knight is a superhero video game based on Express 18 plus. Well, of course I want to do an adult game. Agatha, Gorgo, Metallic. Let's see. Mason, Rope Knight, Mel voice. Cool. Yeah. This could be fun. I would love to do a naughty game. Ooh, a dystopian audiobook? Say something that would fit. Okay. That's as vague as they get. I don't know. I'm kind of curious about that one. Extra voices for private server lore. Take now donkey. Tolan. Foundation eats babies. Yeah, I think we picked enough for oh. Dead drop for project casting call. Hera, son of Val. English, all American accents, video games. Female, male. Oh, female. Female. Yeah. Probably gonna be all feminine. Now you see these kind of like, I can tell these are very gross. I kind of always question these kind of ones. Like there's barely any description. They're using an image that looks either AI or stolen, and yeah. Star Wars alt. Love.exe. Alright. Yeah, I think that's a good selection so far. How are we looking on our time too? Oop. Oh yeah, we're still good. We're doing a 4-hour stream, so we should be solid. Alright. You know, I kinda wanna look at this dystopian one first. Let's see, what do we got here? Project overview. There's like nothing here. 6 submissions. I included 5 takes. I hope this is done. Thank you for your consideration. I added samples of my audiobook reads. Man, there's like nothing to go on here. Like nothing. Oh, let's see. I do have cyberpunk shorts that I've written, like little short blurbs. I just don't know where the fuck I put them. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I could borrow something for the Burning Chrome book. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's see. Count Zero, which actually has a full ride. Mona Lisa Override, which obviously has a full-size book. Let's see. Here we go. Prephase. I want to pick some that's only got some short blurbs. Oh, no, that was a list of the books they do. Okay. Let's see. Source code, giant mnemonic. I don't know, maybe I'll just jump straight to giant mnemonic. Dogfights, Burning Crow. Yeah, well, let's take a look at giant mnemonic. It's been a while since I've read this one. Oh, excuse me. Source code, introduction. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. I put the shotgun in the Adidas. Yeah, I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get it as crude as possible. Okay. So I could probably practice that and just kind of do that one. So, yeah, a little bit of narration here. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bags and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bags and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. And if they think you're technical, go crude. And I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to go as crude as possible. Which is not how Giant Dynamite goes. Or I can try to go a little more Keanu. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but it was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. Yeah, you know what? I can play with that. Let's see how that turns out. Let's pull up the FL Studios here. Beep. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that primed. Should be good. Let's go ahead and make sure my audio is set to the right channels. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and bump it to the vocal booth mic. Yep, we can see it popping. Yep. All right, and we shall now switch to the vocal booth. Let's see if we get some good range out of this. Hopefully I won't stumble too bad. Like I said, my dyslexia is complete garbage. But we'll do what we can. So let's go ahead and we'll kill my mic. Hello! How are you beautiful dogs doing today? Alright, hope you can hear me just fine. Should be able to. In fact, let me make sure I pull up my Twitch crap. Let's see, where is it? I have the Twitch app on here, for fuck's sake. Boop, 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 boop. I thought I had it on here. Oh, you know what? I had it on Brave. That's why. I didn't have the full app. Sorry. My bad. Let me pull up Brave. I don't care. I can go ahead and kill that. Come on. Go away. Creator dashboard. Yes. Ugh. God, my hand is just like, Getting old sucks. Oh, one moment. This makes my life just a little bit easier. My hair is getting a little bit longer, so I'm trying to keep it out of my face when I read. I'm doing the Jim Cumming thing. Okay, yes. Alright, still one viewer. That's cool. I love it. As long as I'm entertaining someone, that's what matters to me. Oh man, I'm getting like... I hear myself in stereo because I can hear myself in FL Studio as well as here. But I want to make sure you guys can hear me. I know that's probably gross. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. Let's get rid of that. Pop on here. Alright, cool. So let's do a few practice runs. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. And if they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. Yeah, I think I can have fun then. I put the shotgun, no, let's go with this one. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag, and I patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and I patted it out with... Nah, I'm not vibing with that one. Nah, too gritty. I put it. No, don't like that voice. So we got this one. I got this one. Man, what's another voice I could do? These are always tough when they don't give you much. Like there's no picture or no dialogue, so I'm trying to imagine. So I put the shotgun in the... Yeah, we'll just do a regular. We'll do a soft, and then we'll do a grit. So I'll do my regular voice. We'll do a kind of like pseudo Keanu, and we'll do a little more grit. Okay, I think I can. Yeah, I can work with that. So my voice, soft voice, grit. My voice, Keanu voice, grit. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bags and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. And if they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag, and I patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, get crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. Yeah, cool. I don't know, I thought that was good. I hope it recorded. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch back. Boop-boo. Woo! Zing, zing, zing! Uh-oh. That was a whoopsie. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's switch back to the monitor. Blip, bloop. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a goodie. All right, let's get some cool air, cool water down my throat, or tea. It's actually like a weird combo. It's like Mio, tea, and cranberry, and water all mixed into one. But it's really good. It's actually, I like to think it's kind of healthy. All right, cool. We'll hit a normalize. Actually, before I do anything else, let's unprime that. Go ahead and turn off the background mic, because it will freak out if I don't do that. And then we'll switch back to this, so that way you guys should be able to hear it. I tested it earlier, so it should be good. We'll hit normalize, so that way it kind of just picks up the audio a little better. Because I like to try to avoid as much clipping as possible. All right, now what we do is we hop into the audio editor, and then we select a nice section. So if you were wondering why I was doing a silent count of 4, it's because I run a fan in my booth for right now, which can be, you know, obviously my condenser picks it up. So this allows me to do a quick scrub. And by the way, there are other programs have very similar functions. I believe Audacity does have a similar function, but last time I tried to fiddle with it, it was just a pain in the ass. So luckily, I have the full FL Studios. They're one of the better DAWs companies that produces DAWs. You know, I used to be really big into Native Instrument. I have a lot of Native Instrument stuff, but they have gotten so fucking weird about their DRMs and all that shit. And yeah, they're kind of going the route of Adobe. All right, we'll let that process. Yeah, and I think I kept that pretty I try to keep all my stuff under 2 minutes as much as possible. All right, let's we'll go ahead and drag this over. Oh, damn it! I hate when I do that. Drag it over. Cancel. That's not what I meant to do. Try that one more time. Thank you. All right, we can go ahead and get rid of that. Gonna hit normalize again. That way it's nice and got some good pump to it. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully it's not too loud. And let me go ahead and we're gonna trim off the dead air. Clip. Boom.
I put the shotgun in the Adidas bags and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for.
Alright, not bad.
If they think you're crude, go technical. And if they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible.
I don't know, it kind of sounds like I'm stumbling there a little.
I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag, and I patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, get crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible.
Alright, you know what? I'm happy with those takes. I genuinely am. So, what I like to do is, let's see, let's get the dystopian audiobook. We're gonna go ahead and go to export. Blah blah blah. Alright. Oh, wow. I don't know why you put me up here. You're supposed to go straight to my voice acting shit. I haven't messed with my audio music shit in a little bit. Alright, hold up. Voice acting projects. There we go. CCC auditions. Let's see. This is for me, so Zackary. Xanatos. Character voice. I'll just say character because I have no clue. Oh man, it is so hard to type with this damn brace on. Yeah, we'll just mark it as such. Dystopian audiobook. Oh, damn. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to belch up in your ears. Alright, cool. Unless you're into that shit, hey, I ain't gonna fucking judge. Alright, yeah. Not much else I can really name that, because there's not much else to name. Yeah, alright. And again, all the stuff I'm doing, these are all publicly available. So, if you see any roles I'm doing, or see a part that that other parts that are in that project, and you're like, oh, I want to do this project too, go on in, search it. There we go. Sweet. All right, you guys probably won't hear this part, but this is just so I can make sure it all. Oh, that's right, I can't even hear it. All right, hopefully you guys don't hear the TV part. I gotta switch this to mine. I'll probably hear some like double feedback on my end. Test, test, test. Oh, surprisingly no. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Like I said, I'm proud of that. I like that one. I am content with that. That's very rare. Alright, cool. So we're going to drag this bad boy into here. Make sure it plays. Okay, cool. Again, I know you guys probably can't hear that. That's perfectly fine. I'm not aiming for you guys to hear it. No, I probably could if I really wanted to. Let me just check something. Well, I mean, I could main window view, but I haven't tested it out yet, so we'll fuck with that later. Nibs. All right, cool. We'll save you. Let's see. I may have to take my brace off for this because I cannot type for shit when it's on. It is helping though. Yeah, like compressing it is really helping it. All right, cool. Hello. Very curious about this project. I am a sucker for cyberpunk and dystopian stories. Hey, Firefly, what's going on? Needless to say, I am intrigued. Hopefully I spelled that right. Let's see. Now I always, because of my dyslexia, I always fuck up writing the. Gave you 3 variations of first. What is it? Yeah, that's pretty much just one whole sentence, right? Yeah, if you return. Yeah. First, yeah. Did a variation. An excerpt. How do you spell that? Excerpt? Excerpt? I seriously can't remember. From the William Gibson short story. Johnny Mnemonic. And yes, I love the movie. Though I'm kind of on the mixed plan on the black and white version. I think I do want to get an official colorized version. I have a ripped version from when I had the original DVD, but yeah. So let's see. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to read your stuff. So just got on. Forgot I had a game running in the background, and immediately after you tried to play the audio, I just blasted with wind noise. Perfect timing. Yeah, you were probably hearing the vocal booth mic. I had no clue if you guys can hear it, but yeah, I think that sounds good. Public view, I don't mind. Yeah, cool. Yeah, did you hear these 3 takes? Because I feel pretty good about these. I don't mind sharing them again. But yeah, all right, cool. That was, yeah, that's one submitted. Yay, I'm auditioning, finally. Fuck. Actually, do I want to add? Yeah, I want to do that one. I need more character reels. So I definitely need to do more of my original content, and I definitely need to get more roles so I can build my character reel. Because the one I have is still rather jank. I'm using a lot of old auditions from Voice 123 because they give you permission. Many of them give you permission to put them out publicly, but yeah, I'm debating if I want to go back to Voice 123 or not. Because unless you pay their like $400 or $600 annual fee, all you're gonna get is just a bunch of shitty auditions pumped your way, or they're all a bunch of TTI AI training models, and I'm just like, fuck this. And they won't remove them either, because I brought it up to their support staff, and their support staff gaslit me and were like, well, you know, they pay their fees, and you know, if they're there honestly. And it's just like, seriously, you guys are like supposed to be the industry standard, and here you fucking are just like, fuck the voice actors. Oh well. Didn't hear them. I was only I think the notify bot in the Discord is fucking itself, as it isn't giving the notifications a stream start. Is it? Let me pull that up just out of curiosity. Hopefully that opens in a different window, because I do talk to a lot of people, especially people I get friendly with, and you don't need to see those. But yeah, let me yeah, I'll play him back. Oh shit, damn it. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. Oh shit. Alright, no, we're good. Okay, good. I really wish it would open up in my preferred window. Alright, cool. Oh shit, you're right. It didn't notify. Huh. Well, that's Stream Element. And I'm actually slowly pulling away from Stream Element, and I'm slowly going to Streamlabs. So like all the notification stuff that you guys are hearing and seeing, most of that, save for the point rewards, is all through Streamlab. So yeah, like the YouTube chat box is going to be switched over to them as well, and I'll probably have the notifications done with them. They have a lot more tools, and they're just a lot easier to work with. Streamlab just feels like, I don't know, they just feel all about monetization and shilling, and it's like, I gotta do that enough as is. But yeah, here we go. Hopefully you can hear it. I believe I tweaked it as such.
I put the shotgun in the...
Oops. That was playing double on me. Why is it doing that double noise? I don't like that.
Adidas bags and patted it out with 4 pairs of tin. I put the shotgun in the...
Does it sound double to you guys? It may just be me. Sometimes the audio gets wonky when I switch between stuff. Let's try this. Audio assets. Oh, sorry. We got an ad break coming up, so I will try to do some technical shit. But yeah, I'll see you guys in about like a minute or two.
I put the shotgun in the Adidas bags and patted it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but...
Da-na-na, da-na-na. Yeah, my speaker isn't on, so that's not what's... Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I'm a dum-dum.
I put the shotgun in...
There we go. Okay. All right. That's why. Okay, cool. Oh, did I misread that? Or is it just coming back from ads? I don't know. It's weird. Like, sometimes... you know what? I bet, like, if you got an ad blocker or a VPN, you probably aren't getting the ads, so that makes sense. And honestly, that doesn't offend me. I don't know if it's like YouTube, if that hurts the monetization for me or not, but... again, it don't bother me. Not really. Oh, shit. I need to make that go away. That looked nasty. Nasty! Actually, I think mine is disabled right now, so I could just be weird. I don't know. And it depends on what browser. I use the Brave browser, and holy fuck, I love Brave. I went from Firefox. I was a longtime Firefox user. Like, I jumped on them when they first came out. I did try Opera because, you know, my prior partner, they were a streamer and they used Opera, but damn, does it suck up the CPU. But yeah, let's play this back for you. I've already submitted, so
I put the
can't do
shotgun in
changes.
the Adidas bags and padded it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. And if they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy.
So, like, are you not hearing it when I hit play? Because it's set to the right one. It should be. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. My browser is having a stroke. What the fuck? It played, then turned off, then replayed the ad. Okay. Well, ad break is coming up, so there we go. Ads should be done now, so we'll give it another try. Otherwise, I hate to say it, now I gotta play. Oh my god, are you making me play IT? You may have to clear your cache and restart your fucking browser. I can't tell you how many times I've said that in the 10 years I've done IT. Yes, I did tell you to turn it off and turn it on again. Please do not argue with me. Yes, it did work. Ain't that a fucking shocker? I actually once, like, a few times I'd be like, hey, can you do me a favor and just, you know, check to see if that cable's plugged in? It's plugged in! Just, you know, humor me. It's just part of our steps. Least invasive to most invasive. Just double check for me. I know it's a waste of time to you, but just look. Oh, no, man. Plugged it in. Alright, let's give it another go. It works. There we go. Thanks for screaming at me for trying to help you. Bye! Alright, let's give this another go for you. Shutting up.
I put the shotgun in the Adidas bags and padded it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. And if they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag and padded it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, go crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible. I put the shotgun in the Adidas bag, and I padded it out with 4 pairs of tennis socks. Not my style at all, but that was what I was aiming for. If they think you're crude, go technical. If they think you're technical, get crude. I'm a very technical boy, so I decided to get as crude as possible.
See, I kind of like that last take. So I went with kind of my normal voice. I kind of did a pseudo Keanu Reeves. And then I kind of went with like a more gritty dystopian, like I'm just grizzled. But yeah. Yeah, me too. But yeah, I'm working with like nothing on that one. So that was pretty good. I think I can go ahead and do this. This is going to make some of you cringe, but we're going to hit no save and we're going to delete all. Just to save on storage space, I don't keep my RAW files. The only time I keep RAW files is if I have an active project that I'm on, or it's a personal project. Otherwise, if it's just an audition, I don't need the RAW files. All right, let's come back here. Boop. All right, and we're gonna jump back here. Go ahead and close that. Ah! No! Oh no, I deleted one. Fuck! Bring it back! I overclicked. Which one did I click out? That was the one I clicked out. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That's one I really want to do. Yeah, there's some fun ones in here that I snagged. Let me see if I can pull up the one that I just did. Well, yeah, basically the one I just did, It just said dystopian audiobook. There was no description, and the character read just simply said, "Do something." And it was like 120 pounds, and so I'm just like, that seems fun. So I basically picked 5 paid roles, 5 unpaids. So let's see. This one looks fun. Just from the art style alone, I'm like, I kinda wanna be in this one. Alright, so let's get a vibe for it. And it's also a naughty game, and you know I love naughty games. Let's see. We are open to discuss rates and amounts. Cool. That's always cool. The Rope Knight is a superhero video game with a turn-based combat system and a deep story, vivid characters, and expressive visuals. Yeah, okay. Important, this is an 18-plus game, but we do not need voice actors for the 18-plus segments. Those will be voiced in the original language. Oh, is this like a dub? Or regional? This might be regional. Nice. It's probably going to be mostly females, because that's more often than not. A lot of adult games and adult content tend to go for more feminine, which, hey, you know, that's the market. But sometimes it's fun when you get a good one. Street, obviously female. Frost. Let's see, female adult. Metallica. Careful, Lars might come after you. Let's see. Satora, Doom, Looney, Vara, Rose. Here we go. One dude. One. Oh my god, there's 144 submissions. Fuck. Someone gets it. Someone got the reference. Oh yeah, you must be old school net then. See, I'm always on the fence. When I was doing some of the voice acting classes, and I haven't done as many as I should, but when I was doing some of the voice acting classes, I just wanted to mention, like, if it's something that has like over 50 submissions, you probably shouldn't bother. Just because the voice director will most likely just skim over the last bits. I don't know. Let's see. The protagonist. There is not much to say about him since he is the player avatar. Mason is confident, fairly calm, and even cool. Wow, I feel like this would just be more my normal voice. You can call me Mason. You can call me Mason. You can call me Mason. Hey, you can call me Mason! Hi, you can call me Mason! Howdy, you can call me Mason! Oh yeah, call me Mason, I don't know. I'm on the fence. 144 voices. I don't think I got a fucking chance on that one. Also, welcome in. Hi, pup. Yeah. You can call me Mason. You can call me Mason. You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important? You seem worried about it. Is it that important? You seem worried about it. Is it that important? God, I feel like Nolan North. Like, it's just my normal voice. I don't want to do my normal voice. Why don't they have like a male villain or something like that? I am Hordio. Nyah! I am the douche. Yo, what's up? This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, I can do a really bad Christopher Watkins. I had this watch up my ass for 10 years. Wow! Zowie! You're talking to my man all wrong. If you keep talking to him like that, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. Does your mother sorry. Like I said, I'm not an impressionist, but I am thinking about changing that final reward. The one that's like, you give me a line and I voice as Mickey Mouse. I kind of want to change that. Instead of just making it Mickey Mouse, I want to see if I can like have a roulette wheel that pops up, and it's just the voices that I can kind of do impressions of, and just have it randomly land on one. Because I do want to get a little better at some of my impressions. I have a few that I'm pretty good at, but I don't do them enough to maintain them. So that could be fun, but I just have to figure out how to do it. Go for it. Your normal voice sounds like protagonist core. It's generic. It's my IT voice. All right. Fuck it. It's a 140 USD. If I can land it, hey, that's some good dollar in my pocket. And like I said, if I can get it, it buffs out my reel. And I don't mind doing horn sounds. Fun fact, when I first got into voice acting, I accidentally stumbled into it when I was in university because my partner got pulled into a online voice comic, and they did a bunch of them, and it was all adult. And I got roped into it, and I ended up doing that for like 4 years, and I got like anywhere from like $300 to $600 a month. And I ended up being a mainstay character for one of their main comics. And I hated doing that voice because it was a voice that I just did, and I didn't think they would like it. I just did it out of the shits and giggles. And yeah, he became a favorite. I was tortured for like 3 years. All right, enough delay. Let's see. What I usually like to do is I kind of print these out, but let's see. Where's my phone? Ah, there it is. I'll do this instead. I will just take a picture of it. Yes. Very good, sir. Smithers! Smithers, what's going on? Smithers! Yes, sir. What is this on my desk? That appears to be my dildo, sir. Why is there a dildo? I'm losing my Burns voice. I can actually kind of do Hank Azaria's voices a lot, but I do like doing Smithers. Was that a good Burns? What are you saying, Boo? Or Boo-uns? I can technically do a Boo, but I'm not going to for the same reason that Hank Azaria doesn't do it anymore. Because it's, very inappropriate nowadays. I'm gonna don't pull me. I will kind of divulge into the various impressions I can kind of do. I have a long list, but let's give this a shot. So what I do is I jump back into here. I always narrate this part. We keep it in pattern because I like it when it goes straight into here. We're gonna go to audio settings. I have to switch it to my driver, my interface, which I use a Behringer UMC 1820, if anyone's curious. It is an 8-channel. I primarily used it when I had like a wall of synths and drum machines, since I don't have those anymore. It's basically just an array of different microphones and effects pedals. Okay, there we go. Again, that came out really good. That's good tea. All right, let's hit channel 8. And we will now switch over to the vocal booth. I will kill my audio, and we'll jump over to the vocal booth. Okay, sweet. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're only at 1 hour and 16? Man, I thought we were going way longer. Time flies when you're going nuts. Okay, cool. So, let's see. Chat room's looking good. Awesome. Now, just a heads up, I'm using my iPad to control both my my FL Studios, but I can pop up on the Twitch. But I do humbly ask, when I am doing voice recordings, like when I am actually live, and you'll know, please do not activate rewards, because it will throw off my groove, and I do not want my groove thrown off, because, yeah, when it's thrown off, it's thrown off. And then I'll just be a grumpy kitty.
Also, hi, for those who haven't seen me, this is me. I'm Z, Zackary Xanatos, Z the Hellcat, and all sorts of other personas, because I'm crazy! Wow! Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, no, close that. Yes.
The jackass wants to see you. I love you, Amy. My name is Kith. I work for Zap Brannigan.
Alright. That really isn't much to do on this one. No wonder it has 144 submissions. Okay, cool. Normally I just kind of read through both and then I jump over them, so we'll see what we got here. Yeah, so I don't know, I'll just do multiple takes.
You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important? You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important? You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is that important? You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important?
Yeah, we'll see how that works. I don't know. I doubt I'll get it, but fuck it.
All right. And now I'm in Z the Hellcat mode. And belching mode. I always belch after giving deliveries. It's probably because I always, like, puff up my diaphragm when I do it. Oh, there we go. Switch my hat around, too. Okay. Oh, God, I really need to see a doc about my neck. Like, when I move my neck around, I can literally hear the bones, like, rubbing up against each other. So there's something going on with the cartilage, so that's... But I don't have insurance. I needs a shitty 9 to 5 for that. And my fucking part-time job won't give me one. Okay, I digress. Alright, let's we're gonna switch this back over to the master screen. Blip. Bleep bloop. I mean, makes sense. If you try to force certain voices and bullshit vocal positions, it can easily casually swallow air. Yeah, and I really project, so like if I'm doing like really, you know, I really open up my mouth for that. Also, yesterday I was really struggling with my screams because there's some cover songs I really want to do. I'm also kind of testing the waters of how loud I can get in my apartment. So far, no complaints. I haven't gotten any text messages from the neighbors or calls, so far so good. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. For some reason, your read is giving Nightwing vibe. Now I want to watch Harley Quinn. I want to be a Harley Quinn to a Poison Ivy, or a Gomez to a Morticia. To be a kitty to a pup. I don't know. Whomever that could be. I don't know. Alright, we're going to normalize this. Oh, shit, before I forget, unprime. So that way you guys can hear the audio. I have to switch from my driver to the FL Studio Audio, because it's weird like that. Now we go to audio editor, and I narrate this over and over again. So yes, if you've been watching and you're like, oh, why does he keep repeating it? This is just kind of my way of, if you're an aspiring voice actor or a voice actor in general, these are good habits to get into, especially if you got a booth like mine and you have to have like a fan running to keep you alive. Oh my God, yes, I love those relationships. Oh God, I also like to do Clayface. Yes.
As well as Bane, why do you always pick on me? I always get the small chair.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people are like, oh, I want a Harley Quinn to my Joker. It's like, Joker's, yeah, that relationship was toxic as fuck in every version, so why would you want that? But, I don't know, I digress. That's a spot on Bane. Yeah, and that's specifically the Harley Quinn Bane. I practiced that one in Clayface a lot, as well as Harvey Dent. Which one of these roles is a Harvey Dent role, so I kind of want to do that one. Oh, if only Billy D could have been Harvey. I had a chance to meet Billy D. Williams. Alright, cool. So now we can scrub it. And basically what this is doing is it's scrubbing out the background noise. So what I just did is I sampled the dead air. So if you're wondering why I did a silent countdown, that's why. I'm keeping it quiet so I can sample it and then I can clean it. So you'll see these lines become pretty much, yep, see that? All that goes out. He got robbed. He did. In fact, he got robbed when I met him. So, fun story. I believe it was 2013, maybe 2014. I went to Comapalooza here in HTX. And we had a huge collection of people. Tara Strong, Jason Mewes, you name them. All the Power Rangers. In fact, the Green Ranger, RIP, that actor is from HTX. He was local. In fact, he had a dojo that was only about 30 minutes away from me. Never met him, but I always heard he was such a sweet guy. But yeah, Billy D. Williams happened to be across from Stan fucking Lee. Who do you think was getting more attention? That line wrapped around, but me and my buddy were like, well, we like Stan. One of our friends went over there and got a handshake. That's another funny story. But he got the most realist photo you could ever get with Stan Lee. But no one was talking to Billy. So Billy was just playing Candy Crush, and he had this skinny white dude in a long black overcoat, black everything, pink tie, bald as fuck. He basically looked like a skinny version of Hitman. So I guess it was his handler or whatever. But Billy's just kind of hanging there. He's got Funko Pops around. He's got his pictures. And he's just obviously like, well, fuck this. This was a waste of time kind of look. And we come up and, you know, he's just kind of have that dismissive look to his face. And, you know, it was just me and my buddy. And we're just like gushing over everything that he's done. And of course, he thinks we're just going to be like, oh, it's Lando. It's Lando. Which, don't get me wrong, he loves that he played Lando. But that's all most people recognize him from. And the moment I saw him, I was like, oh, it's the real Harvey Dent. Billy D. Williams. He looks up. He puts his fucking phone down. And he chats with us for like 30 fucking minutes. And it was just such a great day. And we had no more money for any autographs, so we didn't get any autographs. We weren't gonna beg him for a free autograph, but you know, it was just just the experience. Yeah, getting to hang with him. I can't even tell you what we even talked about. Like, some people I've met, I can tell you like full on what we talked about. Usually it's the ones that I fucked up and said something embarrassing. I met Ricky Simmons, who voices Gurr. And I only remember the combo there because I was there as a photographer for a journalistic magazine I was with at the time that I was interning and then freelanced for about a year. God, I wish I had gotten to keep that job. But yeah, I was all excited when I met him, and I was like, oh, hey, Ricky Simmons, you play Gurr. He's like, yeah, I play Gurr. You know, he's got like the Cure haircut. He's very much coded and Jonah Vasquez friend. And I'm like, oh, man, you're so cool. I love all the voices you've done on Invader Zim. I also love your illustrations. You're kind of a cool cat. I appreciate you. And I also love what you did with Claptrap. Everything went quiet. Like it just felt like the whole world went quiet for like forever. And he just kind of looks up and then looks back down and goes, I didn't voice him. And I recognize that he had gotten that multiple times. And I just sink into myself, and I get Simone to go, Sorry. Can I take your picture for the magazine? Yeah, sure. Oh, yes! Oh, and I won't lie, guys. One more embarrassing one, and then I'll do the audio. I get easily distracted. One more fun one. One of my more embarrassing ones. So those who don't know, I enjoy adult comics, especially those that have stories, plot. Usually most of them revolve around something romantic or weird or silly. You know, I favor stuff with plot. I like the naughty part, but I like the plot the most. And one of my favorites is Fred Perry. He's been in the game for a long time, and he also does Gold Digger. So if you guys want to look that up, Gold Digger is not adult. It's completely safe for work, but it's one of his most known mangas. And I see the table, and I see a guy that looks like him, and I think it's Fred Perry. And I come running up, and I'm like, dude, Fred Perry, man, you're awesome, man. I love your comics. Oh, man, this is so cool. I get to meet you, and I'm shaking the guy's hand. I'm like, oh, you got all these comics. Oh, I definitely want to snag some of these. And the guy looks up, and you can tell he feels so bad because it's, again, obvious it's not the first time it's happened, but at least he doesn't blow me off, and he goes, I hate to break this to you. I'm his brother. He went off to go use the restroom, and he probably won't be back for a while. Or, no, he did go to the restroom. He was like, he had to go off somewhere, and he won't be back for a while, so I'm just kind of manning the table. And I'm just like, oh, I must come off as racist. And he's just like, dude, it's cool. Here, have 3 comics for free. And I'm like, so I didn't get to meet Fred Perry, but his brother's very cool. All right, so we cleaned up the audio. Speaking of restroom breaks, I will need to take one a little bit. So we got an ad break in a little bit. So let me go ahead and normalize this again. We'll trim off the fat, and we'll give this a quick listen. I think we're good to squeeze in a listen. All right, let's see how this sounds. Oh, sorry, switch the song.
You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important? You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important? You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is that important? You can call me Mason. You seem worried about it. Is it that important?
Yeah, I mean, that's as good as it gets. So, all right, I will format this after the break. I'm going to take a moment to go use the restroom. So, I'll see you guys in, I don't know, 2 minutes. All right, BRB, kitties. All right, cool. So it looks like the ad break should be finishing up soon. Oh. Oh, excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna export this. Boop. I need to reset up my hotkeys again. Oh, sorry. Alright. Mason Rope Knight. Copy that. Yeah, project is the Rope Knight. Okay, yeah. Ah, there we go. Play an audition. Alright, and... Alright, welcome back, guys. For those that, you know, had to deal with that. Why does it keep going back to my Bit Basher song? Oh, shit. Did my sample reel get put in there, too? Weird. I'm gonna have to fuck with that later. I'm gonna have to do weird file crap. Boo. Alright, cool. Back. Don't know why you keep going there. CCC auditions. Alright. Zackary Xanatos. Mason. The Rope Knight. Alright, cool. Alright, and save. Start. Alright. Now I do have to switch over to this so I can just kind of listen back at it, make sure it sounds good on here. Why do I keep doing that? And I gotta remember to switch it back after, otherwise it'll double up on audio. You guys won't be able to hear this part. Alright, that sounds decent enough. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's see, how are we doing on time? I don't necessarily want to do the full 4 hours of just me auditioning, but you know, and if I go longer, I go longer again. That's why it's called Audio Funhouse. I can go as long as I need. I can go all night. I'm nocturnal. Row. For those who don't know, that's supposed to be Raccoon from Dick Figures. Yeah. Okay, cool. We just toss that in. Alright, and this one doesn't give me any note options. Alright, cool. Or maybe it does. Hold on. Successful upload. Alright, is that it? Oh, there we go. I was about to say. I'll use my Arcanado one because that really is my best sample reel. It's sad that that's my best one. Again, I need more rolls to build out that sample reel. You know, I'm not really holding my breath on this one. There was, again, I'm 145 out of 104, and that's assuming there weren't like a billion other people that went for this. So let's see. Okay. This project looks really fun, and I love the art style a lot. I always forget a lot is 2 words. So, as well. Thought it'd be fun to not only be a voice in a video game, but save for one. Oh, alright, buddy. Oh, this to my save for work. Gotta get my kitty face. There. You don't have to put a note, but I like to think that'd be fun. And besides, that gives an example of my personality type. So though, to be honest, I really want to voice a dating sim character or characters. And the more raunchy, the better, just because I find those fun. They're over the top, and I love playing over the top. All right, so that one's done. How we doing on the times? Again, there's no set time, but I always like to just make sure I'm not wasting you guys. All right, we're a little over an hour and a half. Let's see. Now this one sounded really cool. So the Lion and the Adder. Sorry, Lion and the Adder. Let's see. Monsters Productions. Just kind of give it to us. That's right. It's a 1920s detective story, which is funny. I just recently auditioned for 4 roles. It was an audition request for an audiobook that is kind of set in the 1940s. It sounds like a really cool project, so I won't know about that till much later into the year. And my other projects that I have gotten, I haven't heard much about, but one I believe is also supposed to be later this year. So I'm really hoping those don't die out. I really miss doing Arcanado, though. That was the most fun. And again, if you haven't watched, or I should say listened to Arcanado on YouTube, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Mae Morton is the creator of that. She's also a fellow streamer. But yeah, she was kind of the first to kind of let me jump back into voice acting for reals. And yeah, there's so many characters that you won't get to hear outside of my demo reel, because it's kind of on a semi-permanent hiatus, is last I heard. All right, so here we go. Alfred Simmons. Read the casting call document for instructions on how to submit your auditions by email. We will not accept auditions through CCC. Oh. In that case, I'm going to save this one for later. Jewish actors only. Interesting. English, Scottish, Welsh, and Irish accent onlys. Okay. Which I can do kind of a combination of. I won't do Scottish, because Scottish I kind of lay a little into the thickness. But a little Scotch Irish is kind of what I like to do. A little softer in spoken tone. Most of my English accents outside the overtop, I usually like to do the more, hey bruv, how you going? Yeah? Luckily I got a buddy that's English, and I was raised off British television, so for the longest time I did speak with an English accent. Like a legit English accent. George West, English, Scott, Irish accents only. Pronouns. So this might be a fun one to look at later. So I won't jump on this one now. So we'll move on. But that one intrigues me. I'm not worried about following the updates. Let's see if we can refresh this. Yeah, no image. Oi, oi. Let's see. Season 3, the drive-through monster. The drive-through monster. Episode synopsis. A quiet graveyard shift at Patty's Burgers spirals into a bloody fight for survival when 3 fast food workers serve a customer from hell. Alright, dig. Harvey. Harvey is the protagonist of the drive-through monster. He is empathetic, friendly, and approachable. He has a natural, younger voice. Oh my god, it's gonna be just my normal voice if I do this one. The Mouth. Okay, now this one might be more fun. Antagonist. The Mouth is a demonic entity. It has the body of a bloated corpse, alright, with multiple mouths across the torso and limbs with whispers. Oh, I could have fun with this one, kitties. I could do a straight take, or I can do, I could layer this shit. You can't see my face right now, but I'm kind of like, ooh, I can play with this one. Looking for cold, predatory male voice. Please no sound effects or heavy editing. Oh, I want to hear it. I want to play with it, damn it. I want to add Fine, I'll just do the voice. Let's see. No. There we go.
Thanks for the meal. It's a pity all I got was her arm. She's delicious. The boy, give me the pie.
And then scream, House Pain. Okay, I can play with that. We want layered voices, but we don't want layered voices, right? Mine. Yeah. I don't do my natural voice, shit. But I'm gonna overtop it. All right. Okay, I gotta drink some tea after that one. The growls are a little much because right now I'm just kind of like practicing it out. Oh, okay. So about 18 to 25. So yeah, of course he's a drive-through worker. I used to work as a barista for a while, so I know the vibe. And I've worked plenty of graveyard shifts in security. Like Wayne Campbell, I have a collection of name tags and hairnets. Except right now, which sucks. There we go. That was a beauty. I have a lovely singing voice. Oh, that was a pitiful one. Baby. Yeah. It's like a rap song. Someone sampled that. Oh, there we go. All right. So natural, younger, about 1825. All right, somewhere around. No. Hold on. Get my ear or something. Testing. There we go. All right. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me. Sorry, I gotta. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. Okay. Yeah, this might be one where I have to do like one read through. I'm not sure if I can do like. I might be able to do multiples. Casual gun. I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, then I go back to work again. That's about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Yeah, that one's gonna be a little tough one. I haven't. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go. Stop. You're going to break her fucking arm. Yeah, this one's gonna test how loud I can get. All right, and 200 USD. Holy shit. Doubt I'd get this one, but yeah, this one's got the highest one. But this one doesn't have a lot of submissions, and I don't know. By the way, I try not to listen to the other performers, because it will give me fucking it'll give me anxiety, but also I would be afraid if I mimic someone else. So let's see. Oh, wrong one. Stop it. There we go. Bloop. Alright, so. I'm old school. I usually print this shit on paper. Because I especially for really long lines like this. Because again, I'm very dyslexic. There we go. I need to reset up my hotkeys on my side one. Oh shit, that's not right. Boop boop. I hate when you do shit like that.
Why do you do that? Why are you like this?
Loophole. Bloop. Or not. Alright, cool. Oh, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. I just need the lines. That's what fucking matters. Alright, and let's grab his lines. But yeah, you guys are basically getting to see my process, so hopefully you're enjoying this. If you do, I will keep it up. Oh, hey, more viewers. Nice. Welcome in. All right. Again, I don't know why it keeps doing that shit. That's really annoying. 5 seconds. Yeah, like I'm really gonna count 5 seconds in my fucking head. You're gonna get what you get with howling pain and laughter. All right. That's how I'm gonna roll, motherfuckers. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, no, it feels like something that's like, this could be fun. I'll try for the protagonist, but I kind of want to do the mouth, even if I know it's gonna fuck up my voice. All right, so we're gonna print this shit. I'll have to step away and grab it. All right. Let's make sure that the print job completes. I don't want to just go back and forth. I need to do some more tea soon. Alright, should be printing. Pending. Come on, baby. Do it. Do it.
Do it! Do it now! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Do it. Do it.
Just do it!
Okay, yeah, I'll go check. It should be printing. I've been doing some pretty finicky shit with my, there we go, print job done. Thank you. Alright, I'll be right back, kitties. Alright, and we're back. Yes, welcome to the show. This is the ZHK Studios Audio Funhouse. I'm your host, Z the Hellcat. Special guest is Zackary Xanatos. He will be reading these lines today. So we're going to go ahead and flip on over to the vocal booth. Yes, here we go. That should have appeared. It did not. Interesting. Why is it not popping up? Oh, that's right, because that is the microphone. Alright, so what we want to do is we actually want to click on the actual screen itself. So, we're going to remove this screen. There we go. Zackary Xanatos, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, give me a moment, you dick!
So a very friendly guy, he is. So yes, I am going to be the polite one, and I will disconnect, and we will allow him to perform. Come on, go into the booth, will you? Go on, don't be shy.
Go away, you dick!
Alright, I will disappear for now. Okay, folks, enjoy the show.
God, pushy motherfucker. Okay, he's a kitty cat. Yeah, meow, meow, meow. What a gimmick. I should probably brought my water up in here. Alright. I'm weird. My lips dry out, so I have to kind of put chapstick on a lot. Alright, so I usually like to fold these up to where I can read the fucking lines, so that way it doesn't take up a lot of space. Like I said, I'm very jank. I am DIY. I am as DIY as they come, kitties. Alright, so we will plop you here. Alright, yeah, I can kind of see that pretty well. Nice. Alright, so let's do, actually, did I? Oh, sorry. I gotta go back for something real quick. Grab my water while I'm at it. I should grab my tea. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I completely forgot to set up the recording. So, there we go. Alright. Ooh, that was a break. There's a little break there. Hey, he, hi, ho, you. Hey, he, hi, ho, you. Hey, he, hi, ho, you. Ah, hey, he, hi, ho, you. Hey, he, hi, ho, you. See, the trick is to try not to use this as much when you're doing that, because you will. No one wants to be a Axl Rose. You don't want to fry this guy. Because trust me, in my early days as a frontman, I wasn't aware of that, and usually after any recording day or backyard performance, my lymph nodes would swell up like you would not believe. So yeah. And I was a skinny motherfucker back then too, so you could tell. I looked like a lizard trying to, attract a mate. Oh, you guys are getting the raw Z today. All right, cool. So we'll do the narration because that'll be a little easier on my voice right now until the screaming. Excuse me. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't know. I don't want to go too soft. Oh, hey, hello. How about that voice? That's a voice. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. All right. Yeah. Well, that's a voice. Okay. Cool. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with that one. Let me pull up the chat so I can see you guys in real time. Boop, boop. Oh. Do I need to refresh? There we go. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on that one. Why am I only just seeing like my shitty ass ads? Weird. All right. I don't know. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Everyone's got to start somewhere. I might do no, it's better if I maintain a voice throughout all of them. I don't know, this one's a little toughy, because also I can feel my voice kind of deepening, which means I've been kind of putting a little more strain on this than I need to. So yeah. Yeah, everyone has to start somewhere. No, everyone has to start somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to use my special sauce. I don't normally like using that because it has a mild numbing agent in there, which isn't always ideal because you can risk messing up your voice. So this is one of those do as I say, not as I do kind of lessons. Okay, I'm going to need to make more tea soon. Also, it's so hot in my box. Alright. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it. See, what I'm really scared about is doing 3 takes of this, because the last one involves a lot of screaming, and I haven't done a lot of screaming in a while. Also, it'll probably peak the mic. I'm a little worried about that too. I may have to tweak my output a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna tweak that a smidge. I don't want to clip the mic, so I'm gonna have to step back for that, like, really far. Okay. What? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah! Okay, cool. Yeah, that should work. Oh, ad breaks soon, so you guys are gonna miss out on all this goodiness. Alright. I think I've practiced as much as I can. Well, you know what? Here, I'm allowed to do a dismiss. I haven't done one yet. That gives me 5 minutes to work with. There we go. Get it out. Okay. Alright. Everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone has to start somewhere. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Sorry, scratch that. Everyone's got to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, and then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah! Everyone's gotta start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me. Everyone's gotta start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, and I go home, and I go back to work again. That's about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her arm! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah! I think 2 takes are good. I'm gonna leave the flubs in. I've heard, you know, sometimes it's okay to chop and screw your edits. Some say just let it flow, but I don't know. Let's see. Someone popped me a message. Why am I not seeing my live messages up on here? Let me just refresh this. Huh. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, shit. I can't. What the fuck, man? Users. Oh shit. No. Users in chat. Yeah, I'm trying to see your chats. It's not popping up on my iPad for some reason. Weird. Gonna do a pop out? Oof. Sorry, it's getting warm in here. There we go. Okay, so I can bounce back and forth now. Okay, cool. Cool. It's very interesting. Gotta go, but this was fun. All right. Well, thanks for popping in, pup. I'll catch you later. All right. Okay, cool. So, do I want to jump straight back into the mouth? No, I'm gonna give myself a moment for the mouth. I need a lozenge. Debating if I want to retake that and try to make it a clean read. Do I want to do a second take? That one's really rough. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Do you think I should do another one? Because I kind of did some flubs there. Like, I'm not really jonesing for the protagonist. It's just one of those things, like, you know, both kind of fit around my range, but I don't know. That one's a tough one. I'm really debating that. Should I accept what I've done, or should I do another take? I guess if I'm thinking about it, I probably should do another take. All right. All right, we'll try this again. Hopefully with no flubs. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can get 3 in. And hopefully my neighbors don't mess with me like, are you okay? But yeah, I mean, if this is pushing my limits, that means I might be able to do some fucking killer cover songs. If they don't bitch about this, I might actually check with management later. Alright, let's one more dry run. I'm not going to do the dry run on the screamy bits. That one I think I can do pretty well, though. I think I'm going to move it up just a little bit so it's in my eyesight. I don't necessarily have to see my face here. Which, by the way, I do have mirrors in here just because I can watch my own performance, because I really want to make sure I'm actually emoting the lines. That works for me. That may not work for everyone. Let's see. Everyone's got to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad says. So everyone's got to start somewhere. I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. Yeah, okay. I can do a couple variations of that. So we'll do that, we'll do this, and then we'll do a little deeper. All right, so here, here, here. So we'll try to do 3 takes. Here, here, here. So we'll move octaves for the most part. And we'll add different variations for each of those octaves, I think. So, one more take. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, and then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah! Everyone's got to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you gotta only... In this world, you're only worth what you make. Fuck, I already fucked it up. Shit. Alright. One more go. One more go. Alright. Soft and shit. Everyone has to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah! Everyone's got to start somewhere. At least that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah!
Everyone's got to start somewhere. At least, that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. Dude, I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah! Okay. We'll go with that one. I don't think I flubbed in that one. Plus, it's hot in here. I need real airflow. Woo! Oh, I need a lozenge. Oh my. And I plan on doing the mouth next. That's the one I want. That's really gonna fuck my voice up. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more tea. Oh, how we doing on there, chat? Cool. Alright, switching over.
There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn my kitty avatar off. Alright, let's pick this back up here. We're gonna go with that last take, I think. Oh man, I bet I clipped the mic bad. Oh boy. I'm guaranteeing I clipped the mic. Let me check this one. Did I click it? Yeah. If I clip the mic, that's gonna sound grody. It's gonna sound so grody, I bet. Okay. The mouth will be a little more fun though. I can really play with that one. And hopefully I kept this under 2 minutes. It might bleed over, but we'll see. And that one was just a complete fuck up, so I want to delete that one. Yeah, I'm just going to settle for the last take. I think that's going to be the better one. Alright, so back to the audio editor. Let's go ahead and sample the dead air right about here. I like to kind of sample as much as I can. Sample the scrub, select all, jump in, clean. This one might take a minute. Let's see. Alright, no, it's not too bad. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And I'm going to be trimming some of the fat off on the beginning and end. So, yeah, okay. Nice. I kept it fairly short. Good. And hopefully I gave some variety there. I really hope I did. And again, I really do appreciate you guys. Like, as much as I want you guys to pop up with the rewards, like, when I'm doing the auditions, I really do appreciate that you guys don't slam me with the rewards. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and trim this fat. I'm going to trim it right about... We'll trim it right about there. We'll let it start pretty quick. Trim off the fat here. There we go. Do I want to normalize this one? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I might have to tweak it a bit, but let's see. The song?
Everyone has to start somewhere. At least, That's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson.
What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah!
Not my best screams. Yeah, I think I will normalize it just because I don't want it clipping hard. And what I'm going to do is I am going to bump this up here. I'm going to change this to channel 1, get rid of these, so that way I can kind of boost it a smidge. I'm not putting a limiter on it though, because trust me, I have learned that sound designers can definitely tell when you use a fucking limiter, so don't use a fucking limiter.
Everyone has to start somewhere. At least, that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, then I go back to working. That's about it.
I really don't have a volume booster.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah!
Everyone's got to start somewhere. At
Yeah, I
least
mean, it's
that's
showing
what
good
my
on
dad
this
told
end.
me when I got this shitty job. My dad wanted to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah!
It's not really screaming in horror. That's more like screaming in pain.
Everyone's got to start somewhere. At least, that's what my dad told me when I got this shitty job.
At least I gave some good
My dad
variations
wanted
here.
to teach me a lesson. In this world, you're only worth what you make. Dude, I don't really do much. I go to work, then I go home, and then I go back to work again. That's about it.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let her go! Stop! You're gonna break her fucking arm! Ah!
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Alright, I definitely need to add a little bit of a tail there. Doesn't have to be much. Yeah, about there should be fine. Alright, you know, not bad. The only thing I really don't like is the screams of horror aren't really screams of horror. They sound more like screams of pain because I'm kind of tapering off there. But, yeah, we'll work with what we got. If anything else, I at least can show that I can do the range of a scream. So, alright. Also, how are we doing on the times? Alright, not bad, not bad. And this is for the project Drive-Thru Monster. So we'll grab that in a little bit. Sorry, just doing a quick response. Alright, where were we at? Blop. Blop. Alright. Why does it keep going to this one? I'm gonna have to tweak that for some reason. It normally doesn't. Alright, CCC. Oops. Alright. Zackary, Xanatos. Alright. And this is for the Drive-Thru Monster, but I like to just copy and paste it here because I am lazy. Alright, fine. The drive through monster. Alright, cool. Save. Start. Alright, and then let's switch this over to here so that way... Oh shit, I had it stuck on the LG. I forgot to switch it back. Alright. There he is. Well, where be my audio? Oh, no, I had it on the right setting. Yeah, no, we're good. Sorry, I need to switch it to that to here. Alright, that's not too bad. We'll go for it. You can't say I don't commit. Come on. Actually, hold up. Before I do that, go back. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You did a good job. Good job. Scooch it over. Flip. I don't think I'm going to add any notes on this one. Yeah, I kept it just barely over 2 minutes, so that's not too bad. All right, let's take a look at the mouth one more time. Yeah. Thank you for the meal. Yeah, I can have fun with that one. This one's gonna come more natural to me, especially now that my voice feels a little more grittier. But yeah, we'll take a look at these freebies real quick. If one or two of them are vibing, we'll go for another 30 on this, and then I don't know, maybe I'll just keep going on this. You guys seem to be enjoying it for the most part. Oh, at least I'm getting auditions done today. I need to do this more regularly, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays and Tuesdays really should be my auditioning days. But, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think I can do that one. Yeah, I can do some fun stuff. I might do these a little different. I might actually run like 3 passes of one each. Since it's supposed to be like, yeah, different voices. Yeah, we'll give them some varieties here. Alright, so let's make sure we switch everything back to how it was. Because that's how my shit works. Tedious, I know. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set new. Go. Delete all, because I don't keep the raws for auditions. Prime for record. Options, audio. Bounce to my driver, my interface. Channel 1. Bada bing. Alright, cool. And then let's switch back to the vocal booth. And I will silence my ass, and we will go from there.
Oh, I'm definitely going to need to use the restroom after this. Alright. Please don't leak on my other input device. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to fold this up just a bit because I just want to focus on this fucker. There we go. Yeah. Thanks for the meal. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this one. This one I can definitely play with. All right. Ha ha ha.
Hey, he, I, oh, you. 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 Hey, he, I, oh, you.
Yeah, there we go. Trying to keep it from here as much as possible.
Thank you for the meal. It's a pity all I got was her arm. She's delicious. The boy! The boy! Yeah, that's the boy. Thank you for the meal. It was a pity all we got was her arm. She's delicious. The boy! The boy! Give me the boy! Thank you for the meal. It's a pity all we got was her arm. She's delicious. If that's the boy.
Whew! All right. I think that's a good take. We're leaving it there. Oh boy.
Okay. Woo! Hopefully there wasn't too much clipping there. Yeah, did you guys enjoy that? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Ooh. That one definitely filled up me with the airs. Oh. Watch, I'm just gonna get the nickname Burpin' Z. Coming stream with Burpin' Z. Hey, ding, 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 ding. Burpin' Z, Burpin' Z. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and we're gonna switch back to this. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. Yeah, we're gonna definitely try to normalize that as best we can. It's actually not too harsh. Audio edit. Oh shit! Almost forgot. My bad. Sorry, kitties. Audio. FL Studios. Boop. How we doing on the times? Oh yeah, we still got plenty of time. I really meant to make this only like 2 hours tops on the auditions, but yeah, you know, you guys know me. I get distracted. I start rambling. Oh shit! Did I not do dead air? Fuck. Oh, I forgot to do my count. It's all right. I think there's some dead air right the fuck here. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, we can use that. Cool. Noise sampled. And let's go ahead and hop in. Give that the clean. That's probably going to take a moment. Again, hopefully this is... Yeah. Oh, yes. Nice. Under 2 minutes. Man, I am getting good at that shit. Hell yes. All right. Let's drag this bad boy over. Get rid of you. We'll pop you in one for now. Lose you. Let's see. Oh, shit. Wrong button.
Thank you for the meal. It's a pity all I got was her arm. She's delicious. The boy! The boy! That's the boy.
Yeah, I got nice and gurgly there. I love it.
Thank you for the meal. It was a pity all we got was her arm. She's delicious. The boy! The boy! Give me the boy! Thank you for the meal. It's a pity all we got was her arm.
I really want this part. This would be great for a demo, for a sample reel.
She's delicious. If that's the boy.
I know it's supposed to be me, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. That came out really good. I'm content with that. Let's go ahead and CCC auditions. This is the mouth. Also, I want to tweet this. I need to be more consistent about my formatting. The mouth. Alright, cool. Save that. Alright, let's do that. Beep boop. Bleep bloop. Alright, switch you back to this channel. And let's take a look at this. Alright, let's see how it sounds. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope I get this one. Like, I know this one's only $50 and the other one's $200, but this one... Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them... yeah, I had a blast doing this one. This one was a lot more fun. I got to be a lot more expressive. These are the kind of roles I really enjoy, where I get to really emote. Like, really get into the nit and gritty of the characters. Oh shit. Is this... Make sure... Wait, what? The hell? Interesting. So they actually want me to submit this one on my YouTubes. The other one didn't have me do that. Okay. Well, shit. Fuck it. Bada bing, bada boom. Hold on, I gotta sign into that real quick, so I gotta blink the screen, kitties, because you don't need to see my... Hold up. Oh, so tempting. Sorry again. My my controller for this is MIDI based, so it counts as notes. But yeah, let me let me go ahead and get signed into my YouTubes. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll just use my fucking Chrome for this one. I hate using Chrome, but it behaves with certain things a little better. All right, cool. We'll swing back to main desktop again. All right. We're gonna go ahead and go to my here. You don't need to see all that shit. So we will go to my studio. There's not much to really hide there. It's just my stuff.
Yay, I got some more followers. Look at me. I'm a YouTuber. Woo!
All right, let's drop you in. Invalid format. The fuck? Oh shit. Damn. All right. Well, you know what? You guys get to see another part of my process. So, I don't know why the guy is limiting us to YouTube. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why wouldn't you want it just as audio? But all right, whatever. It's so weird. That's how they want it. Like, why file format the other? I don't know. I want to check one other thing. Is it just me? Like, Joanne is that. Harvey's that. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not, like, tripping up here. Alright. I mean, if you want... I'm gonna make it public, dude. If that's what you want. Da Vinci. Da Vinci. Alright, hopefully my computer doesn't explode here, guys, because, Da Vinci's been kind of choking on my rig really hard, and I cannot stress, guys, I really need some help on raising money for a new CPU. I really need some RAM too, but I really feel like I shouldn't have to. Like, I'm rocking 64 gigabytes of RAM. That should be more than enough, but I've been checking my stuff, and there's something chewing up my RAM. It's got to be something in Windows 11. Alright, here we go. You guys probably won't hear the sound on this stuff, which, well, actually, I can probably switch over that. Oh, shit. Was the gameplay audio off? Oh, damn, my bad. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, sorry, my bad. Let's see. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to hear much of the audio, but yeah. Update available. We'll skip that for now. Alright. So, since they want this, I'm going to lose this guy. Oh, alright, I gotta... How do I do that again? Cut. Wait. Oh, edit. That's right. I gotta go to edit. My bad. I'm still getting used to DaVinci Resolve. I'm mostly familiar with like Premiere, After Effects, Photoshop. Let's see. There is another tool I have to use for this to make this work. Not that. Not that. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. I need to bop this over here. Audio visualizer. Come on. Do it.
Do it.
Oh, this thing is gonna get so bitchy at me. It really is. Man, why are they making you jump through hoops for this? Like, I'm already gonna tell them, it's like, you know, I didn't add any effects on this, as tempting as it was, blah, blah, blah. Actually, let's browse. I want this to, let's see. You know what? We will. We'll just keep it in there. Select folder. Process audio. That's going to take a good minute. Come on. I mean, this is good. I'm actually, you know, learning to use this tool more regularly, but fuck, does it take forever. Fuckity fuck.
Go, go, go.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that's fine for now. Alright, we can lose you. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is really weird in regards to like how audio is used for like audio visualizers. Like it baffles me that what once was just like a pre-installed function, like in the music players to video editors, visualizers just came with it. That was it. They came with it. You could use a visualizer on anything. It worked. There was no hassle. Now you got to get all these like weird plugins. You got to pay for this, or you got to jump through hoops to make it work. And DaVinci is even more convoluted about it. Like, at least with Adobe, you know, I could just drop the audio in there and build my waveform and just use that as a template. You know, luckily I have a template here. I had to pay for a fucking plugin, and even it's limited in my opinion, but I digress. So what I need is back here. I need both of you. I need to drop you fuckers up in here. I need to make folders at some point. Alright, let's drop you here. Why is that like that? And it always gets clunky right here towards the end. Always. Yeah, that's weird. Something... Shit. Yeah, why'd you do that? I was like, why did it cut there? That's such a weird thing it did. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so... Right, yeah. Select all, drag you fuckers to there, select all, drag you to about there. Alright, now I gotta click on this, right, and then don't I have to tell it to go to Fusion or something like that? I always forget how to fucking do this part. Seriously, I always forget this part. If I just click Fusion, it's not gonna actually do it. It'll just pick something else random. Oh, maybe it will. Fusion. Yeah, it doesn't select the one you have selected. That doesn't. Yeah, I'm really trying to get used to this. Why can't I remember how to fucking do this? Da, 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 da. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. This is what I have to go to. Okay, open Fusion page. I don't even have to do that. Okay, cool. You'd think I'd remember this shit. Alright. Yeah, so basically what it's doing is it's converting your audio into like a weird MIDI format. You drop it in there, and then how it's supposed to work is, yeah. Because if I'm going to post this... Alright, cool. That should be good. Now we go to the delivery. We're going to add this little fucker to the queue. We're gonna be lazy, and we're gonna copy this. Boop. Go copy. Back to delivery. We're gonna slap that right there. And I actually have a dedicated spot for all this. For the drive-through much. Alright, yeah, that should work. Da-da. Sample VA demo reels. Not really where I need it. But, yeah, it counts as a demo reel. Fuck you. It's demo-ish. Save. Alright. Now for the fun part, kitties. Wait, no. Don't render that one. Why is it? Oh, sorry, my bad. Add to queue. And render. Alright, that should take fucking forever. So while that's doing its magic, let's take a look at these other roles. Oh, shit. Is this already an existing series? That's cool. Kinda want to take a look at the Harvey Dent one. Over there. This part will be featured in the second episode of my web series, featuring audiobook and tapes set in the Batman universe. The episode features a therapy session between Professor Hugo Strange and Gotham's District Attorney Harvey Dent. It will be part 1 of 3. Let's see. Harvey Dent is a very charming, charismatic, and well-meaning individual with a dark secret life. I was under the impression that these sessions were private. I was under the impression these sessions were private. I was under the impression, I don't know, I'm not really feeling this. I was under the impression these sessions were private. Yeah, well, it's the job. Won't let you escape justice. We won't let you escape justice. I don't know. I might come back to this one. So I'm going to hit this one on favorite. Boop. Let's see. How we doing on the times? Got about 1 more hour. Yeah, I didn't mean for this to be all editions, but I hope you guys don't mind. That was a comic. Yeah, this is LGBTQ. I shouldn't find the repeating to try and figure out a decent voice so funny. Oh, I mean, that's pretty much what I do. I'm not sure if every voice actor does it, but you know, a lot of times I'll just do like a basic read, you know, just kind of and just try to find my rhythm. But you know, I'm always trying to find. I'm just always trying to find that character. Oh, generic Russian. I could do that. Let's see. Russian. Generic Russian. No, yeah, generic Russian. Where? Look who we have here. Oh, look who we have here. Look who we have here. Look who we have here. Vardic, be a dear and stay out of the way. Ooh, went a little British there. Yeah, that one, I might save this one for a little later too. What's the deadline on this one? Okay, yeah, I got a little time on this one because I really want to brush up on my Russian accent. It's been a minute. Evil laugh. That's soft, not loud. Vatic, Mel, raspy. Vatic is a superhero. Female scientist. See, I kind of want to jump on these now. Because they're just here. Where am I? Who am I? I can jump on this one. I kind of want to do this one now too. This, I don't know. This must be an 18 plus for new. Charlie struggles with the process of grief under the friends of gruesome accidents in 3 months for sword, anime inspired animation, drama horror 20 to 30 minutes, YouTube. Estimated record time, exact dates will be discussed with actors. There will be multiple recording sessions for different groups. Some characters will need multiple sessions. Which, yeah, that's kind of what I've understood is the standard. You absolutely must be over the age of 18, no exceptions. You are allowed to audition multiple times, even for the same character. You can have multiple casts. Alright, cool. Alright, this one's going to be a lot more involved, so that one I'm going to be saving for later. And I might not do it just because if it's super involved and it's unpaid, it just depends on the project. If it's a project that I'm like, oh, this sounds really cool, I don't give a fuck. Like the villain comic just sounds fun. Let's take a look at this Sonic fan film one. Who are we? With a bunch of Sonic fans? Oh yeah, I've already read all this. Blah blah blah. Echoes the Crimson Voice. What kind of like happy little fairy tales? Male teen, male child, happy, kind of like a Pokemon. Is it Chow? I'm believing like Echo the Chow.
Chow, be careful. It's my responsibility to watch over you, you know? Hi there, I'm Echo.
Yeah, I could probably do that one. Bashful. Okay, young female. Narrator. Say something that would fit next time on DBZ. Nah, I can't do that one. I don't have the Dragon Ball Z voice. Oh, and that's all I mentioned. Yeah, I could probably do Echo. Echo would be fun. I can knock that one out real fast. Let's see. It's me and my sisters, Fanafis, Freddy, Patient. Oh, nah, can't do that one. No, guess what? I have an Audio Technica 440. That's what I record with. Other info. Fred, adult. Yeah, I'm not really vibing with this one. What's the last one I have here? This one I'm a little iffy on because every time I see these like YouTube channel voice actor or YouTube channel narrators, I'm not sure how legitimate they are, especially when they're unpaid. Like, I appreciate this one's like, I'm not interested in AI voices, voice changers, or using my own voice for the channel. I do not believe I need help in that department. Main male adapters. Say something that would fit. I really hate when they do that. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. See, no, because it's not my YouTube channel. It's someone else's YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy the videos. Be sure. Yeah, that one like, I appreciate that they don't want to use AI, and I'm glad, and I think they should definitely get some people in this one, but I don't know. I kind of already do my own thing with the stream, and I plan on, I'm actually thinking about doing vlogs on my channel too, as my avatar. Yeah, I don't know. I'll favorite for later. I'll think about that one, but yeah, here we go. So yeah, we'll finish up with these two, and then if we got time, I don't know, I'll do a comic dub. We'll try to finish up with something fun. Again, I did not mean for the audition part to go as long as it has, so many apologies there. But honestly, I'm glad I'm getting them done. This is actually giving me an excuse to fucking do them. So yeah. And again, if you guys got feedback, I will gladly take it. All right, did that go through? All right, I hope it did. Let's pop here. Ba-da-da. There he is. All right, now let's go here.
Yeah, right here, right, yeah, there, yeah. No, not that one. I don't want to use that one, no siree. No, not that one either.
Where the fuck did I put it? Did I close it? Where was I close it? No, there it is. Oh, shit, for some reason, I popped it over there. No, that's not it. Whatever, just... No biggie. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I am in it, Durr. Even though it may not be the most fun stream, it's still nice getting to see... Oh, well, I'm sorry it's not the most fun. That kind of bums me out. I'm having a blast. I was hoping everyone else was. Well, next time I will. I don't know. Maybe next time I won't do the auditions live. I'll just do like I did last time, where I just narrate books and do comic dubs or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of a bummer. I thought this would kind of be fun to kind of see someone go at their process, but if it's not fun for you guys, then, because I want it fun for everyone, not just me. I don't want to be too selfish with it. Like, I know this part is probably boring as fuck, but this is part of the process. Yeah. But I don't know. I can minimize that and I can knock that out, or I can wrap it up here. Fuck. All right. Well, yeah, I'll do that part later, and I'll just knock out this one, and we can just move on to, I don't know, a comic dub or something like that. Yeah, we'll just knock out this one. I'll do the other ones in my own time. No, it's okay. Like, be honest. I do like the feedback. Like, even if it bums me out, I rather know, because then it makes me kind of go, okay, how can I do this different? So again, don't kick yourself because I got bummed out. I'm bummed out because it's just like, oh, okay, well then I need to try to think of a better way of doing this. So again, yeah, again, I'll work on it. I'll figure something out. Maybe next time I'll just try to have it a little more organized, where I don't do the submission part and all that. I just get all the lines and I just do the recordings in and out, and then I will post them in my own time. Maybe that would be the better option, so that way it's not as long and tedious. But yeah, okay. I mean, that's all fair points. But yeah, I'll knock out this one, and yeah, since this one's really short, I don't have to print it out or nothing like that. I'm just gonna take a picture with the phone. I knew last time you guys were kind of enjoying me actually seeing me on the mic a few times, so who knows. And at some point, I do want to do cover songs on here. I'm really shy about cover songs because I'm always afraid I'm not doing them justice. But okay, we'll go here. We'll go ahead and just clear all this shit. I know. I was kind of imagining this was, my idea was it was kind of like, watching someone, draw and talk at the same time, or, open up card packs or things like that. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, everything looks good here. Switch this back to here. Again, I do like to sing and I do like to perform, but I'm always very self-conscious about it. For some reason, I don't know, I just kind of shut down. Like, when I do my own original stuff, or even that's a little tough for me. Not that I can't sing, obviously, I have the tracks to prove I can. It's just, I get a little more squirrely about it for some reason. But, and again, it's just, I feel like with music, there's a lot more pressure. For voices, it's just me talking as a different voice. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Okay, yeah, let's close all this shit. Yeah, we'll finish up with this character. Oh, excuse me. Alright, cool. Alright. And let's switch the screen back to ear. And yeah. Alright. I'll jump in the booth real quick.
Alrighty. Whoop. Cool. We'll just do a few quick runs here. Alright.
Chow! 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 Be careful!
Fuck off. Go away.
Be careful. It's my responsibility to watch over you. Be careful. It's my responsibility to watch over you now. Hi, I'm Echo. Chow! 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 Be careful. It's my responsibility to watch over you now. Be careful. It's my responsibility to watch over you, you know. Be careful. It's my responsibility to watch over you, you know. Hi there. I'm Echo. Hi there. I'm Echo. Hi there. I'm Echo.
There. See, quick and easy on that one. But that one I kind of had an idea.
Yeah, that one I had a kind of clear idea of what I wanted to do that way. I feel similar, though for me it's usually more that I feel I'll fuck up the timing of the vocals versus the background track and all. Yeah, and especially with cover songs, I like to sing along with them. There are a few I really want to do. Like, I have a huge list of cover songs I want to do, but there are some recently. Like the Betty Boop song, I think I had a lot of fun with. There's an Alistair song I really want to do, that are a lot more flamboyant. I want to do some Nine Inch Nails songs, to name a few. Obviously, I can kind of meet Danny Elfman's range, so I wouldn't mind doing some Danny Elfman stuff. Maybe a little Bowie, just... Oh, and definitely some Mike Patton, like Faith No More and stuff. So there's definitely some various songs. As well as some fun stuff, like Stomp on the Ground. That's another one I always wanted to do. Again, there's songs I want to do and I know I can do. It's just, I don't necessarily want to sing along with the songs for copyright reasons, because I'm sure, that Twitch is finicky about that too. But yeah, I don't know. We'll get there. Back to you. Let's just knock this out real quick. Those are definitely some super good ideas. I mean, I'm always, hey, if nothing else, I'm always full of good ideas. Now, getting those ideas out, there's always some hiccups there. Yeah, we'll wrap this up with this one. All right. I did switch the audio, right? Okay, I did. Cool. And because I was dumb and didn't sample dead air, I will sample the ass end of it. And boop. I don't know, maybe next audio fun day, maybe I'll just do some Rocksmith. You know, I've been wanting to kind of get back to, you know, trying to practice bass again. I on-off do that. Or, you know, maybe I can pull up Rock Band and I can do Rock Band songs. Hell, I could actually hook up my Xbox 360 and you guys can see the avatars I made back in like the early 2000s, 2010s. Maybe that'll be fun. Before they stopped streaming, I used to watch someone who constantly played music during streams. They don't care about it during, but they usually try to auto remove that shit out, so you can't really do the rewatches. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And YouTube is the same way. Like, if they flag you and there is I haven't been striked, but they were like, oh, we flagged this, and it'll have like the big X on it indicating they don't want you to do it. They'll make you scrub it out. You know, mostly in the earlier vids, I'd only play the music at the beginning. Most of them I thought they were streamer safe, but those things lied. All right, cool. So let's pop this over here. Let's just give it a quick listen. Alright. Good enough for me. Alright, we'll go ahead and just export that out. And yeah, we'll wrap that up here. And if you guys like, I'll take a quick restroom break and I don't know, we'll do a quick run of comic book dubs if you guys are down for that. Otherwise, if not, I can wrap it up. I know there's only one viewer right now, so, you know, it is what it is. I was kind of thinking about doing an impromptu game stream tonight, but I don't know. I might just kind of take the rest of the day to either finish up more demos or, you know, just kind of relax. I do kind of struggle with making myself relax. Skilly-doo, uno mas, echo, the chow. Boo. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I definitely want to jump on that mouth creature. But now I'm like self-conscious because now they're like, oh, we want all this stuff. Again, that one's throwing me off a little. Cyber Horizons, we'll just call that. Cool. Boop. Alright, cool. But, you know, I've gotten on a few short lists, so that's really cool. So we'll go ahead and just drop this, and we can shut all that down after all that. Do-do-do, 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 ba-ba-da-da. 30 seconds, nice. On the dot. 30 seconds on the dot. Come on, give me some applause on that one. It's not really the stream safe music lie. it's because people try to spam report it and try to put it, well, like YouTube auto flags. Like, it will auto flag if it recognizes it. It's the, yeah. You know, just a small rant. You know, back in the early 2000s, most bands didn't give a shit. You know, if you had your music on your video or animation or whatever, hell, most people don't notice, but a lot of the videos on YouTube were not, like, the artists didn't get money out of that. The studios mostly didn't get money out of that. It was really rare. They would give those music videos out because it was promotion. It was basically the best form of promotion anyone could do. But, you know, as time goes on, let's see. This looks like a fun little project. And of course, give him that. And yeah, we'll call the auditions there for now. Like I said, these I definitely want to hit. But like I said, I'll do those in my own time. But we'll go ahead and we'll close this. Boop. And you'll have to forgive my background. I am a big pinball nut, and one of my personal favorites is The Machine. Oh, close all that shit. Yeah. There we go. Closing all the junk. Closing it all. By the way, I got a bunch of, like, old retro PC games I want to stream at some point. Get rid of all this junk. I forgot to close all that. Alright, cool. Well, since you're the only one online, pick a comic. These might be corrupted. I gotta re-download these. But, you know, Tick, Sam & Max, Neuromancer. I got some good ones. I haven't read any of these yet. This one I can't do because it's a cyberpunk manga. There is definitely some not safe for stream. 18 or plus, I do not want to be demonetized. But think it over, guys. I will step away for a moment. I just gotta go use the restroom real quick. How are we looking on time? Yeah, I can squeeze in a couple of comic dubs. Alright, and I'm back. What do we got? The pixel qualities. Oh, I'm sorry. I should. Yeah, because they post that or something. So we got Bravest Warrior comics. Dinosaurs for Hire, but I noticed some of the PDFs were really corrupted, so I gotta see if I can re-download those. Can't do Tank Police because there is adult content in there. It's not like sex or anything like that, but you know how people get about a nipple or a butt. So, Fish Police, Genesis Universe. These are two I've never read before. Sam & Max is always fun, but I got a buddy who gets really jealous because he wants the code voice on that. And The Tick. Again, I got a buddy that wants to cope on those, but we got plenty. And I found Neuromancer had a comic, which is based off the William Gibson novel Neuromancer. So yeah, we got some fun ones. But yeah, I could probably knock those out and, you know, have some fun. I can't read like the whole comic in 40 minutes, but I can see how far I get. Many of these, actually all of these, I've never really read, so, you know, it'd just be me live recording them. Oh, I'm actually between the two you haven't done. Oh, minutes would be fun. Like I said, I've never actually read the majority of these. Even though I'm like a big Sam & Max and the Tick fan, I've never actually gotten to read through their comics, so they're all kind of new to me. But I don't know. It's whatever. I'm easy. And yeah, like I said, maybe next week's audio Funhouse, maybe I'll do Rock Band. I just have to see if I can get my microphone to work with it. That, or I'll do my emulated version, but I have to set all that up again. Unfortunately, I would have to rebuild all my character designs, which kind of sucks. I have like really cool designs. So man, it's fun. Well, you know, how about we? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a choice. I'm gonna go with the Tick. And I'm gonna randomly pick the man-eating cow. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's actually Rock Band 3, and I even have I have an E-kit that I can hook up to it. I can kinda drum-ish, but the main thing would be doing the vocal stuff. Like I said, I'd have to really test out. I'd have to see what I can do with the Xbox 360. Because I'm not sure if I still have a game mic. I might. Because I seriously doubt it'll play nice with my audio interface. Unless I use the emulator. Which would be kind of really cool. But yeah. There we go. Oh, too much. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Man-eating cow!
Now on sale. I won't read all that. This was no this was no boating accident. I'm a criminal, and I'm scared. I can't catch my breath. Been running. I could use a cigarette. I'd better not light my Zippo. Best to keep it in the dark. I think I lost her, following me all night. When I get to the boss, that jerk will be sorry she learned of me. I'm Nick Gallo, gangster. Jeez, look at me, running through an alley to get away from her. Oh man, I still can't believe. No, I still don't hardly believe it. I better change before anyone sees me like this. The boss don't like messiness. Moo this! I'm done running. Nobody calls you livestock again. You flank steak sweetheart. Heck, that's unfortunate. Oh God. Oh my God. It's real. Hey, I got money. Is that what you want? I can make you very rich, whatever. What do you want? I can buy you a farm with a nice cozy barn, huh? How about a pool? I'm a cop, and I'm scared. Hold up, boy. Let me take a last look. That shouldn't take long. 2 shoes and a belt. I'm sorry. 2 shoes and a belt are all that's left of someone. Oh, how about this? 2 shoes and a belt are all that's left of someone. There's something strange about this, and pretty scary. Hey, must have been in a hurry to leave such a nice shoes behind. Particularly since his feet are still in them. Suicide. Probably not. It'll probably end up being related to superheroes and superfisms somehow. Ugh. Eureka! Strike gold, Bellawick. A wallet, Lieutenant! Thanks. Whose prints will find... Oh, thanks. Wonder whose prints we'll find all over this now.
Nick Gallo, huh? Are you positive?
His mother is on her way down to the morgue to look at the feet. Lab didn't find any prints to speak of. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out which character that one is.
Lab didn't find any prints to speak of. Looks like it was chewed up and spit out. Who got the positive ID on the shoes from a Midtown cobbler? They were Nick Gallo's. You'll notice I'm not singing and dancing, Lieutenant Valentine. Nick Gallo was made guy with the Bryan mob.
I'm not too delirious about it either, Captain. Sorry. Yep, my moose.
So what are you looking at here? A vigilante with a pathological hatred of organized crime? Can't swing a dead cat without hitting one.
Maybe. The coroner, Dr. Cribbins, says that the feet were chewed off.
So you're thinking robbery then?
Well, good theory, Chief. But my money or credit cards... Oh, sorry. Well, good theory, Chief, but no money or credit cards were missing from the wallet. I think I'll hit the streets and check up the cannibals.
Whatever you do. Yeah, whatever you think. I just don't want gang war in my city. 50 cents for the Java.
I'll roost my cannibal contents. It's the most likely answer. I can't shake the feeling that most likely won't... I can't shake the feeling that most likely won't do it this time. Do it this time.
Damn you, dyslexia! Damn you!
All my life, I've been waking up thinking there was nothing new under the sun. But now... Boop. I'm a clown. I'm a clown, and I'm scared.
Hey, information is commodity, not free reading.
Sorry, I just got into town. Great. Like, who don't have enough clowns? Like, we don't have enough clowns in this town already. I got an address from a friend, from a place to crash. Get a job, clown. Jerk. I would have stayed in New Mexico, but there's a shadow over that city. Like God just opened an umbrella. One of those big golf umbrellas. They're so stupid. I'm sorry. They're so stupid here. Won't see it until it bites him. Bites him hard and chews him up and won't spit him out. I need a drink. Bad. I haven't had one since the bus stop. Somewhere in Illinois. Maybe I'll just mingle. Oh, geez. Get a load of these clowns.
Hey, you're new in town, aren't you?
Yep. Let me hold a whiskey sour, pal. Are you a rodeo clown? Was. We don't get many rodeo clowns in here. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of lose the voice. How about this, guys? I think I'm going to call it here. 3.5 hours, not too bad. But yeah, I don't know. We'll think about how to format this a little better. second run of the audio Funhouse. And yeah, I still want to do comic dubs and auditions, but like I said, this is really meant to be kind of for me to practice, kind of get some auditions out, that sort of thing. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna just kind of chill for the rest of the day. Yeah, well, I also want to kind of jump on those other roles, so I do want to knock those out. And so let me go ahead and switch over back to my main screen. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I hope those that enjoyed it, and for those that would like to see something a little different, you know, definitely hit me up on Blue Sky, or if you're in my Discord, you know, hit me up there, and any feedback is much welcome. Like I said, this portion of my streams is very new, and I'm just kind of seeing where it goes. But like I said, the main thing is mostly just for me to try to get as much practice in, and try to have an excuse to do some more auditions, because I have, you know, I kind of bog myself down with so much other stuff. The streams are kind of like the only time I get to play video games or relax or do anything. So yeah, you know, I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just that's kind of the purpose and why I do a lot of this. It's not just because I really need the monetization. I really do want to do something with this, but it's an ever-growing thing. And you know, hey, so far I've come a long way since October. So you know, haven't even hit a full year yet. So I give myself a pat on the back for that one. I'll give myself the W. But yeah, on that note, kitties, you know, as always, give me a follow, subscribe if you can. If you want to hit me up for commissions, or pull me up for a role you might think I'm good for, hit me up on castingcall.club or my Ko-Fi, or you can toss me some coin. If you want to help me out, try to upgrade the computer for better streams, hit up my throne. I have a crowdfund for a new CPU that I could really use. Otherwise, yeah, follow, like, subscribe, share. And yeah, any support is very much welcome. So as always, mucho love to all of you. Until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease. Attention span out.